Welcome to the Legislative Report. I'm State Representative Brian Ellis of the 11th District in Butler County, and tonight we're going to showcase the Butler Family Community Night that we've been doing for the last 7 years. And one of the best parts about it is the train ride. So let's start right there. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
No, kids.
It's for kids?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to wait until after all the kids are gone. But tonight we're going to have a great show, and I'm glad everybody can be here. Wait until you see what we got in store for you tonight.
I wanted to welcome you to our 7th Annual Community Night. We started this obviously 7 years ago, and it's been a real pleasure to watch it grow. We put it together to have families get together at the end of the summer, see what's available in Butler County, showcase some of the talent, but generally speaking, just let everyone have a real good time.
Tonight we're going to have a great opportunity. We've got more vendors than we ever had here for the 7th Annual Community Night. And first of all, I wanted to start off with a few interviews. Tonight with me I've got Corinne Colson from the Butler Family YMCA, and you're the program director down there. And so obviously the crowd that we've got here tonight is perfect for you because you got a gazillion programs. Everybody knows the importance of the YMCA and what they do for Butler and for the state and for our nation. But tell me a little bit about what you got going on down at the Y now.
Hi. Well, first I just want to say thank you for having us tonight to enjoy this great event. But the YMCA is so much more. People might think of us just as a gym and swim location. We just have a fitness center. We just have swimming pools, some gymnasiums, but we're so much more than that.
Let's be honest, it's a very nice fitness center and it's a very nice
We
gymnasium.
do, very
and
nice.
It's a very nice swimming pool. But you're doing more than that for our community.
That's right. We have a full-day childcare for all the kids in Butler that can come.
My boys actually went there for daycare.
And then, so we provide childcare for the communities of Butler within our YMCA. That's full day. It's starting at 5:30 in the morning till 6 p.m. when parents might get off of work. We also offer things such as the Youth and Government program, which I know that you're familiar with.
I'm a big fan. I am.
So we appreciate that. We also teach community first aid, CPR. We have Silver Sneakers and active older adults programming, including senior socials and things like that.
And you're the program director, so you're the one that's putting it all together.
So I help, but I have a wonderful staff of coworkers that work with me at the YMCA. But when you think of the YMCA, we're here for the community. We're for youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. So those are our 3 focus areas that we like to focus on for the community through all of the programs that we have.
And realistically, you know, this event isn't just about kids. This is about everybody in the community, and that's what you're doing down at the YMCA. You're starting with them when they're little. You want them there throughout their entire lives, and you want to just promote a healthy lifestyle and being a good part of the community.
That's right. And when people come into the Y, we want them to feel welcome. We want them to feel like they're part of the YMCA family. So when they come in, they're going to be met with friendly staff faces. They're going to learn more about our programming. They're going to get healthy. They're going to learn different programs. And then they're also, you know, like I forgot to mention, we have programs such as Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Butler County, which is under the auspices of the Butler County Family YMCA. So we're a little bit unique with that mentoring program there. But when they come in the doors, as soon as they come in, they're met with friendly staff. It's just a wonderful environment that for youth and adults alike to be a part of. So.
Absolutely. Well, I want to thank you so much for being out here. I know you've got great materials for the families that are coming by and for, like I said, the kids of all ages. And I just want to compliment the YMCA because I know I'll be somewhere out in the community, not even thinking about the YMCA, and all of a sudden there's the YMCA. You're out there. Your presence is very felt. What you guys do is a tremendous asset to our community, and I'm glad you could make it here tonight.
Well, thank you once again for having us.
Now, I know how to get a hold of you. I mean, it's pretty easy for me. We call you right up and you answer. But how could other people, if they want to find out what's going on at the Y, they want to find out the hours, they want to find out the location, how do they get a hold of you?
The best thing that they could do is go to our website, and that's www.ymca.org. www.bcfymca.org, and that stands for Butler County Family YMCA, or they can give us a call at 724-287-4733.
And everybody's there is just as friendly as you. So all they have to do is call down there or visit the website, and they'll find out all the information they need.
Thank you very much.
All right. Now I'm here with Jill McDonald from Butler County Human Services, obviously, which is a big, giant umbrella. But tonight, for the community night, you put together a presentation for what's called Safe Kids.
Correct.
And that's part of a worldwide movement for Safe Kids. Tell us a little bit about what we have here tonight.
Okay, it was established in 1993 to get education out to the community about safe kids items for children in the community. We have, tonight we're raffling off helmets for children.
Oh, that's
so
great.
We'll be doing that. We also, in the community during the year, we do some helmet fittings for children. We also do educational programs for various groups such as local Boy Scouts, the YMCA night, and also some other groups. Moraine had some educational events as well. We do...
I was going to say, so you're basically promoting what we all want as parents.
Yes.
Safe kids.
Correct.
And you know, when we grew up, there were a lot of things that we didn't know were issues. And then as life goes on, you start, oh my goodness, I can't believe we let this happen. And what you have here certainly is a lot of information.
Yes.
How many folks are you servicing in Butler County? Where do you go out? You said the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. How else do you get this information out to the communities? Because I think, you know, every parent wants to know how to take care of their kid.
Okay. Well, if they are part of a group, we also serve the church that raffled off some bicycles over the summer.
Okay.
So we were contacted by that church group, and we did a helmet fitting at that event as well. We do advertise in our Butler Eagle. We do put our little promo in the Butler Eagle once a year, so that's available to them. We work with the fire department to do some smoke detector and carbon dioxide detector
Also
distribution
important
as
for
well.
keeping the kids safe at home,
Absolutely.
too. It's amazing how many people it is. You know, our houses, a lot of houses in Butler County are getting old,
Right.
and they don't have the right stuff. So you're out there telling them not only how to take care of your kids when they're outside playing, but you're
Right.
saying how do we take care of them in the simplest form when they're sleeping.
Right.
And I think that's a great idea, too.
We work with Larry Christie, the fire marshal
Sure.
in Butler County, to do that project. We also work with the Pennsylvania State Police, the Butler Barracks, to do car seat fittings. So if a parent doesn't
Yeah, I
have a car
remember my
seat,
first car seat and trying to put it in there, and is it tight,
Right.
and whether you know how to do it, and I had no idea what I was doing,
Right.
so that's a great service as well. Now, obviously, the Butler County Human Services, like I said, you take care of a lot of things.
Yes.
I'm glad you're out here tonight. A lot of families registering to win the prize.
Yes.
Now, if they didn't make it here tonight, they didn't see the ad in the Butler Eagle,
Okay.
they didn't go there, how do they get a hold of you?
Okay, they can contact Sandy Neese, who is at the Department of Health on Brew Avenue in
Okay.
Butler County. I don't have her number off the top of my head, but I can get it to you.
Well, we can get that.
Okay, so they would contact her and ask to have a bicycle fitting, or if they need a car seat fitting as well.
So they just call the Department of Health here in
Yes.
Butler and they'll get handled.
Yep.
Available through the state website, I'm sure, as well.
Probably, I would say safekids.com.
SafeKids.com.
Try that.
Okay, well, thank you so much for
Okay.
being here tonight.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
And now I'm here with Heather Bonzo from the Butler County Tourism. And you're an intern, but you know a lot about what's going on in Butler, and you're showcasing it here tonight. I want to thank you for coming. Why don't you tell everybody watching a little bit about what we've got here in Butler County, because a lot of people don't realize Butler, #1 industry is tourism.
Correct, yeah. So what we like to do in the county, last weekend, one of our new events that we do is the Bantam Jeep Heritage Festival.
That was excellent.
Yeah, it was. We had over approximately 1,500 Jeeps registered to participate in the events last weekend. Some of the other things...
Now, is that a Guinness World Record?
Well, it was last year, yes.
So-
And yeah, we were close to the record again, so...
Okay, so yeah, so we have the world record for the longest Jeep parade ever here,
Yeah.
right here in Butler County, and that's all because of the tourism. You know, the Butler County Tourism and Convention Bureau is awesome. So what else do you have?
We also have the Meridon Museum, which is one of the largest private collections of Asian art.
And that's downtown Butler.
Downtown Butler, yeah, that's correct. We also have Marine State Park, which is one of the largest state parks in Pennsylvania.
And you know what, certainly there's a lot of information in the pamphlets you brought here. We've got museums here in Butler County. We've got the Jeep Festival. We have a fall festival that brings in a lot of folks. We've got car cruises. We've got motorcycle racing, and it's all because of the work you guys do. Not to mention, one of my favorites, all the golf courses that are part
Yeah.
of bringing people into Butler County. And so you're interning with the group. Do you see yourself working in tourism down the road?
I do. My major is public relations, so I hope either tourism or something in that related industry is what I'd like to do.
Well, again, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for providing this information for the folks that are here tonight. But if they aren't here tonight and they want to get a hold of you guys, how do they do it?
You just visit our website, www.visitbutlercounty.com. You can request any of the information or look at our online calendar of events.
That's pretty easy. Visitbutlercounty.com. So, well, thanks again.
Thank you.
And now I'm with Frank Sikra. Tonight you're here. Obviously, you serve the community as a state trooper, and now you're using your time as a volunteer for the community, and you're out here tonight representing the Butler Reality Tour.
Yes,
and
correct.
Candle Incorporated, which I know about. We did a show about 5 years ago with Norma about what we're doing to educate folks about the drug problem we have here in Butler. And obviously the key answer is always, if they never start using drugs, it's a heck of a lot easier. And I think that's what you guys are promoting. Tell me a little bit about Candle Incorporated and the Reality Tour.
Candle Inc. was started several years ago by Norman Norris, and it has since branched out into 16 counties in Pennsylvania and 10 states. I think the furthest state being Washington and all the way down to Florida. But the program was started to create this drug prevention program and give them some sort of education between the parent and the child to get them on board with what can be done as far as the prevention itself.
And so what actually happens, and I know because I've been through it.
Yes.
You present, a play basically of what could happen to a life of a normal teenager.
Exactly. It's kind of like the progression of what could happen to a child that gets involved with drugs. Actually, the first portion of it, the child and the parent would see an officer arrest scene, maybe one of the local Butler City Police Department, Butler Township, quite often volunteers for that, as do the state police. And we do a drug arrest scene in the tier garage. And I've actually had a lot of parents and children think that was actually real going on.
I was kind of clued in on it,
Yes.
but it looked real, and it was somebody getting
Some of
arrested.
the parents actually kind of filed away thinking, I better get out of here, something's going on. But after that, they go around the corner, they take the children down to the Butler County Jail. Go through a section of the jail to get an idea of that aspect of it there. Then they go further into the tour where they actually see a drug overdose scene, an emergency room scene, and a situation at the morgue. And it gets very realistic, very emotional.
Very emotional,
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think it's a wonderful thing because it actually scares the kids and scares them, fear's a motivator,
Right.
but you do it with logical information, providing them a plan on how to avoid it.
Yes, it definitely it's an eye-opener for both the parents and the child. A lot of people think that, not my child.
Yeah.
Their child is a straight-A student. Has never been any problems before. But let me tell you that it could happen to any child, it could happen to any family. So having this information is just that much more empowerment to keep it from happening.
What's the target age group that you shoot?
We like to see start the tour at age 10 up to 18, and we like to have a parent or guardian with the child during the action.
You'll do a church group, or you'll do.
Oh, sure. We've done groups before. In fact, there was a child here just a little while ago talking about he was in a Boy Scouts. He couldn't make it on Monday nights because he was in Boy Scouts. I said, well, bring your troop down with you, because we've done that before. And there's actually, in the Boy Scouts, they have a badge that you can get for drug prevention.
Well, there you
so
go.
they can earn that.
Well, I appreciate it. I know you're servicing a lot of folks, showing a lot of people what the Candle Incorporated has to offer here tonight. But if they're not here tonight and they wanted to get a hold of you, how can they do that?
Sure, they can go on that. Website is www.realitytour.org. And they can go on the website and actually get a copy of the registration form and sign right up for it right there.
Okay, well, thank you for being here.
All right,
You're doing a great job for the community.
Thank you very much.
Well, we've met some folks that are here, providing services for the community, but there's a lot of fun stuff going on at Community Night. In fact, we're actually dubbing this Family Fun Night. So let's take a look at what's going on out there.
you know that Violet Oakley was the first female artist to receive a large commission for artwork done in a United States Capitol building? In 1902, Joseph Houston, designer and architect for the 3rd Harrisburg Capitol building, commissioned Violet Oakley to paint murals for the governor's reception room. He believed that Oakley's contribution would add interest to the building and act as an encouragement of women of the state. Prior to beginning her work for the Capitol, Oakley set out to England to conduct research for her murals. Upon return, she decided to center her artwork on William Penn and the founding of Pennsylvania. Oakley made sure that Penn's ideals of justice and peace could be seen throughout her work. In 1906, she completed 13 murals titled The Founding of the State of Liberty Spiritual and was placed in sequential order around the governor's reception room. These murals were some of the first to be installed in the Capitol. When Edwin Austin Abbey, another artist for the Capitol, died in 1911, Oakley was offered another opportunity to create murals for the unfinished Senate and Supreme Court chambers. Her work on the Senate murals, including International Understanding, was completed by 1919. Oakley then completed the Supreme Court murals, including the Divine Law, by 1927. Oakley is said to be the principal artist for the Capitol with a total of 43 murals on display. She remains one of the greatest muralists in the United States. Now you know.
Did you know that the state capitol is not only the epicenter of the Commonwealth's governing bodies, but was once home to 390 preserved Civil War flags? During the war, it was customary for each state to furnish their regiments in battle with flags representing their contribution to the Union Army. After the war, Pennsylvania's military department was responsible for collecting the flags, and in 1872, they were reverently housed in the Capitol. Following the completion of construction on the new Capitol building in 1914, the Civil War flags were moved to the Capitol Rotunda. They were kept untouched in custom-made flag cases until 1982, when the Capitol Preservation Committee initiated its Save the Flags project. Throughout the years, dust and long-term vertical display of the flags had begun to devastate the brittle silk fabric and painted designs. The flags were removed by local textile conservators and were repaired and preserved in storage units that protect the relics from light, dust, and excessive handling. Now you know.
At this time, Representative Ellis would like to present certificates to some outstanding young women. First, we have Amelia Bishop. Amelia is the Distinguished Young Woman of Butler County for 2013. She's from Butler, PA, and she attends Butler Area Senior High School. Her parents are Scott and Lori Bishop. Congratulations, Amelia. Thank you for being here.
There you go. Congratulations. Thanks.
Next, let's meet Annie Rossellini. Annie is a student at Point Park College. She was the 2012 Miss Butler County in the Miss America contest. She is from Butler, and her parents are Lou Ann and the late Jamie Rossellini. Next, let's meet Madison Roth. Madison is a student at Knock Middle School. She's the 2012 Miss Butler County Outstanding Teen. She's from Cabot, Pennsylvania, and her parents are Donald and Carrie Ann Roth.
Congratulations, Madison.
Thank you.
And here we go.
And finally, right now, we have Cordray Negley. She is the 2012 Little Miss Butler County. She's from Butler and attends McQuestion Elementary School. Her parents are John and Heston Negley.
And I'm here now with Diane Stevens from the Area on Aging. And, you know, the focus of Community Night, a lot of things for the kids, but I wanted to make sure when we put this event together, this was what we're offering in Butler County for kids of all ages.
Exactly.
And you certainly take care of some folks later on in life.
Yes.
And they need services too, and you brought some information here. Tell me a little bit about the agency.
Well, the Area Agency on Aging serves consumers 60 years of age or older, and it is our mission and our focus to keep them in the community. so they can come to community events such as this, so they can keep being kids, adult kids. And we serve consumers that are very healthy and vital through health programs in our senior centers. To those who need to have skilled nursing services but choose and really want to stay at home, we can help them stay at home.
You know, and I think having been in this job for 8 years now and talked with families and even lived through it myself, to see my father at home in his ending days, it was much better for us, and we loved it. And we know that those services that you're gearing up people to live the life the best way they can, be active in the community, and it's a tremendous asset. Do you guys have any programs that you take on the road, or is it all up at the agency?
We actually have Medicare programs that go out on the road. We will be bringing them in the near fall, coming up, and every fall when there's the re-enrollment time or to sign up. So we do come out in the community and have the programs in the senior center. They do not have to come up to our office. We toured the county distributing farmers market vouchers. We'll have a couple of flu clinics in the late fall kind of thing. So we do outreach throughout the county. They don't have to come to us directly.
Well, and that's great. But if they do come to you directly, what do you actually offer at your agency? Like what goes on in a day-to-day basis up there?
We encourage family members or older adults to give us a call and let us know what their challenges and barriers are, and we can sort of triage what is it that we can provide to them, what their benefits and options are. And it can be in-home help, help with bathing and personal care. It can be simple housekeeping chores. It could be just having meals delivered every single day, so that they lighten their caregiver load, or they stay, keep their energy up and live well and stay in the community.
Well, I know you guys are a tremendous asset to the community. That goes without saying. I don't know how many times folks come to our office, they don't know where to turn to. We're looking at them like, I don't know the answer to that question. We call you guys up, you get them the answers, you get them the information, and you're a fantastic resource for Butler County, and we're glad to have you. But now, if somebody wasn't here tonight, and they want to get a hold of you, well, obviously they can call my office and we'll give them to you.
Exactly.
But how can they get a hold of you if can they just call you directly? Do you have a website?
They can call us directly at 724-282-3008. We do have a website. We are a special link on the Butler County's website, and that's www.co.butler.pa.us. Butler.pa.us.
So CO as in county, Butler. .pa.us, and then they can, on there's a link that says
there's a
the
special
area on
link
aging.
for Area Agency on Aging, and they have Medicare insurance questions or protective services. They feel someone's being abused. We're the people they call for any kind of help.
And again, thank you for being here tonight.
Oh, thank you.
A lot of folks are getting the information they need, and I'm sure you guys are going to continue to provide a lot of great services for Butler County.
Well, we thank you for all you do for our older adults, and having events like this is just one of the wonderful things.
Kids of all ages.
Oh, yes.
And I'm here with Beth Foringer.
Exactly right, thank you.
Because some people pronounce it with the soft G.
True, it's true.
But you're from the Butler County Community Health Clinic.
Exactly. Community Health Clinic of Butler County.
Okay,
Yeah.
I put the Butler at the beginning
okay.
instead of the end.
Same place.
But I know where it is, out there towards East Butler.
Exactly.
And obviously tonight we've got a lot of families, kids of all ages, from babies all the way up until the 70s.
Right.
But we're kind of showcasing what the community has. People that are looking for services, don't know where to turn to. A lot of times they come to me, I send them out to you.
Good.
But a lot of folks don't know that we even have a clinic, and we want to make sure everybody that gets walking past here today sees that.
Okay.
And they want to know what services you have out there. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on out there and
Absolutely.
the people that you're serving right now that need help?
Sure. The Butler County Community Health Clinic is, we serve ages 19 to 64. The reason for that, anyone under 19 years of age
Covered by
should
CHIP.
qualify for CHIP, and then Medicare covers those 65 and older. So you have to be within those age guidelines, a Butler County resident. You cannot have insurance benefits. Our target population are those that are the uninsured.
And unfortunately, there's more and more of those.
There are, due to unemployment and different circumstances. So you have to be a Butler County resident, no insurance, age 19 to 64, and we do have income guidelines for our individuals. For a family of 4, it is actually $46,100, and that's a yearly income guideline. My title there is case manager, so they may be talking, if they're applying for services, they may be speaking with me directly.
And then you'll explain to them what they're eligible for.
Exactly.
What are some of the services that you actually provide?
We provide primary medical care, so just like you're going to see a family doctor.
Okay.
We provide dental services, and we provide behavioral health. Along with that, we actually help patients secure prescription benefits for free in most cases.
What are you working with the pharmaceutical companies on that directly?
We do. We apply to those major pharmaceutical companies on the patient's behalf, and last year alone we saved $600,000 for Butler County residents through those programs.
That's fantastic. And I think you're actually, if you think about it, you're saving a lot more than just what you can actually put down in a dollar amount.
Absolutely.
Because when people go without treatment and they don't go with anything, then the long-term costs are going to be twice as much.
And I'm glad you said that. We're trying to get that population that is uninsured to actually apply before they get sick so that we can help them in the future.
Preventative medicine is always the best.
Exactly right.
So, and they've been out there for how many years now?
For 4.
For 4
Going
years?
on 5. It'll be 5 in 2013, January.
And that's fantastic because, I mean, I think obviously more and more people are using it.
Sure.
More and more people are becoming available. Go anywhere in the community, and we're starting to see you guys a little bit.
Good.
But and obviously a lot of folks coming in here tonight. Tell me real quick, we got a bracelet.
Yes.
And
This is
what's
for
this
our,
one for?
our Walk for Good Health event that's
Okay.
held each May at the Butler Senior or Junior High, and it's just to raise community awareness. And we're trying to get the name out there for the clinic so that we can engage the population. Butler County is a very large place, and
There's
it's great
no
to
doubt.
attend events like this so we can get the word out there.
Well, I appreciate everything that you guys are doing out there for the community, and I know I saw a lot of people coming by the booth tonight.
It's been great.
But if they weren't here tonight, how can they get a hold of you? Do you have a phone number or website that you could give me?
All of the above. Our phone
Okay.
number is 724-841-0980. Our website is www.butlerhealthclinic.org. And our physical location is 103 Bonnie Drive, Butler 16002. Call, write, visit.
Stop by.
Yeah, start the process now.
Well, again, thanks for all you do. Keep
Very
up the
much.
good work, and we're going to keep telling people about you, and hopefully a lot of people will continue to use your services.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
Each competitor will receive a certain number of hot dogs.
7.
And the first person to finish, how many is it, Brian?
7 this year.
7 hot dogs.
If I had to bet, I know where I'm betting. I'm going with, he hasn't been here in a few years, but David Gettler looks to me like he's going to be the one that's going to win it this year. He's got everything going for me. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Is everybody ready? All the contestants, put your hands up if you're ready.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Wow, what a contest. It seems like a great way to end the community night. And I'll tell you what, we had a great contest, we had great weather, we had great folks, and I'm just real happy I got to share a little bit of what happens here at the Family Community Night here. It's our 7th annual. We'll be back again to do it 8th next year. But ultimately, just have a great night. If you need anything from my office, it's located in Lindora. Our phone number is 724-283-5852, or you can visit me on the web at repellis.com. Thank you very much. This is another episode of Legislative Report. I'll see you soon.